In this video, we'll go over all the WoW news from the past week and try to compress it into a bite-sized video. The weekly event for this week is the Pet Battle Bonus Event, aka the best weekly event. There's also the bi-weekly Archaeology Moose Mount in Legion Dalaran. If you don't have it, now's a chance to get it because it only pops up once every 6 months. This week's Mythic Plus affixes are Tyrannical, Bursting, Explosive, and Prideful. The holidays include the Lunar Festival and Love is in the Air. Blizzard did put in a hotfix where you can have a chance to loot the big love rocket on level 15 above characters, as the holiday had originally launched with only level 60 characters being eligible, which they fixed. And now to some other WoW-related news, Mythic Dungeon nerfs. They lowered the timer on the other side by 2 minutes, as well as nerfing some of the other bosses and a few nerfs to some of the other dungeons as well. In Torghast, there's a new temporary ability which allows you to turn into a chorus of dead souls, which basically has you enter a vehicle and allows you to use new abilities to attack stuff. Now, it's interesting to note about this form is that if you're in a group and at least one player takes this new ability, the other members are allowed to hop inside of you and attack stuff while you move around. So this can allow just one person to take the chorus of dead souls and the rest of the party just hops inside them so that they can run around through and just have the ability to cast while moving. Think of it like playing Cho'Gall from Heroes of the Storm, except everybody is the head that's only able to cast abilities while one person controls the body. Blizzard is tuning PvP, which includes some nerfs to Fire Mages, Marksman Hunters, and Holy Paladins, as well as a couple of minor buffs to some other classes. Blizzard is buffing the amount of anima you get from Castle Nathria and Mythic Plus dungeons, so you should get more than 35 anima per boss now. And onto the weather report with DevBot the Weatherbot. How's the weather out there?
The reason why you haven't found your soulmate is because maybe you don't have a soul.
Nice one, DevBot. I'm sure that's totally legit. Now, let's go on to a piece of World of Warcraft history. In one of the earliest patches in Vanilla WoW, the Spirit Healer was changed to no longer cause your character to lose experience when you use them to resurrect, rather than having to run back to your corpse, and instead was changed so that all of your equipment was broken. Equipped and inventory equipment, 100% durability loss, as well as resurrection sickness equal to a number of minutes equal to your level. So if you were level 60, you would incur a 60-minute duration resurrection sickness. So Resonate as Spirit Healer was ridiculously bad, but at least it no longer reduced your experience after patch 1.1. However, the Spirit Healer was still really bad, so in patch 1.1.1, they changed the Spirit Healer to be more in line with how it works today. Instead of destroying all of your equipment, it instead made you only lose 25% durability loss, and the length of resurrection sickness was capped at 10 minutes, instead of being equal to your level. This is still kind of how it works today. Also, before the game went live, the meeting stones outside of instances and in dungeons that allow you to summon party members were actually tied to your character as a Spirit Healer resurrection point. So, in Alpha WoW clients, you could go to these stones in order to bind your character to them, and then when you died, you would go there instead of wherever the designated Spirit Healer in that zone was. The stones were then reused later on as a way to kind of queue for dungeons, before way later on being turned into the teleportation stones that they are today. Alright, and with that, I'll see you all next week.